Hello everyone, it's your Bud. Today we will be talking about the Lament Configuration from the Hellraiser series and the Key of Aaravos from the Dragon Prince. So the main points of today's video are: 1. Is Aaravos hiding something? 2. Why would he even share knowledge or power with humans unless it was for them to pay his price? 3. Is the key made by Aaravos himself, and could it be a key to his prison when even he does not know where he is? Or 4. Is the key really a source of dark magic held at bay by the powers of 6 primal forces, and may have been a trap given to the humans? Or is it a truly powerful object recovered by the humans, very much like humans walking around with a nuclear device in their pocket? If Aaravos' prison is in another realm, then maybe so too is the source of this dark magic, an anti-universe with possible demonic-esque entities, or even another dragon. Maybe the Star Elves went to this other dimension. Now, I just watched The Dragon Prince for the very first time last night, and I was quite pleased with how good it was. I always knew it was going to be good, but I was saving it for a special day when I really needed some distraction from my pain, and I was really pleasantly surprised with just how good it was. I'll save my impressions of it for later, and I have a few new cool ideas for videos now, but the very first thing I noticed about Dragon Prince was the abundance of references. From Winter is Coming to One Can't Simply Walk into Zadia, and a few other clear references to other works of fiction. And then there's the Key of Aaravos, a cube of unknown purpose, clearly linked to the 6 primal sources, and as witnessed in Callum's dream, most likely also linked to dark magic as well. In fact, this cube, the Key of Aaravos, might be from Aaravos' first days of his teaching humans magic, although it is theorized by fans that it is literally a key to open the prison of Aaravos. I disagree, and I'll explain why. Aaravos states that he's unaware of where he has been imprisoned. Now, one cannot trust a single word uttered by Aaravos, as it might be all silver-tongued lies to mislead and corrupt, but I truly believe that he is unaware of his location of imprisonment, in which case, how could he have made a key to release himself? It is possible that the key was made by another and was the key to the mirror prison of Aaravos, hence the title Key of Aaravos, but from what I have seen, I do not believe this to be so. Aaravos taught the humans of Valerian how to use dark magic. His corruption of them is what caused the old Dragon King Sol Regem to raise the city. The few survivors that lived only lived because of Aaravos' return and his empowering them with even more knowledge and control of yet more dark magic. So dark magic was first learned by Aaravos as far as we know, and then he taught some humans how to use it in the city of Valerian, and gifted them with great and powerful artifacts like the staff he gave Zyard, or Zyard, the first human mage of dark magic, and I believe the Key of Aaravos was either a tool to be used by his human allies or underlings, one whose purpose has been lost in the years since, yet has been continued to be passed down generation after generation until it came into the hands of Callum, or it was a trap. For why would Aaravos, the being so feared by the Dragon King, feared enough to be locked away indefinitely with the aid of the elves? Why would a being as feared as Aaravos show kindness to humans enough to teach them magic, to share his knowledge and power, unless it was for another purpose, a darker ulterior motive? Now, for those unaware, the Lament Configuration is a puzzle box from the Hellraiser series, and when solved, it can open a schism to another realm, that for all intents and purposes is the realm of Hell. And whether it truly is Hell or not is unimportant, as Hell and this place both serve the same purpose to whatever unlucky fool solved the Lament Configuration and summoned the Cenobites to drag their soul to the other realm. Now, there's much to talk about when it comes to Hellraiser, so if you want to know more, feel free to ask and I can make more videos on them, but I want to make this more about the Key of Aaravos rather than the horrors of the Hellraiser series. So, if the Key of Aaravos is a box containing all the terrible prices he must pay for his use of dark magic, an anti-genie for lack of a better word, well, a genie is something that grants you wishes. This thing would be like all of the debt, everything that he would have to pay, all in this one form, locked in this box. Instead of paying the price for his use of dark magic, Aaravos may have linked all of this payment into a single object, a Pandora's box of his inner demons, and if the humans open it, it may claim all of humanity's life force for payment of Aaravos' use of dark magic. We don't know the price that Aaravos has paid, yet we know that King Harrow believes that all dark magic has a price, and if so, how has Aaravos avoided paying this price? It is clear that his mastery of all 6 primal magics aided him in his quest for power, but for what purpose remains yet unknown. Alright, before we continue on any further, I just think I need to mention that I'm kind of falling apart, so you might hear it in my voice for the rest of this. We haven't even got halfway through the script yet, and yeah, I'm starting to fall apart, but let's continue on. So, I really don't know if the key to Aaravos truly hides his accumulated debt for his use of dark magic, the payment he must make one day, held at bay through his control of all of the 6 primal magics trapping it within, or if it in fact is the key to a door. In DC Comics, there's something known as the Source Wall. Now, this is basically the separation between all that is in creation and the creator itself, the boundary of reality, and there is an object that is known as the doorknob. This device could open the Source Wall, and if done so, could give the person that opened it great powers. And if the Key of Aaravos is in fact what I truly think it is, then it shares a similar purpose. I still think that all of Aaravos' accumulated debt is truly held within, but not in the form that we think. I think there's a realm of chaos and darkness that Aaravos is tapped into, just as we don't know the location of the prison of Aaravos, or even if it is part of the same dimension or plane of existence as the rest of the world. And the Lament Configuration from Hellraiser is another object such as this, opening a schism between realities to the dimension the Cenobites call home. Whether the evil is alive and thinking, or whether there was a dragon to reach this plane and claim it first before Aaravos, or whether the other dimension of dark magic is just a roiling sea of chaotic energy that consumes all it comes into contact with, transforming it and breaking it down into its base raw magical elements. No matter what, I think that other dimension would be very, very appealing, and I think the debt of dark magic may just be this transformation or breaking down into raw magical elements, power for power, transforming one into the other. I think the key to Aaravos is very much like the doorknob of DC, or the Lament Configuration from Hellraiser series. So no matter the form this other dimension takes, I think that within the key to Aaravos is a gateway, or a key, or a doorway to this dimension. I think the key to Aaravos is very much like the doorknob from DC, or the Lament Configuration from Hellraiser. It is the key, it is the door, it is the tool to connect dimensions, it is the tool to break schisms through realities, and it is Aaravos' personally contained portal to the realm of pure dark magic. Whether gifted to humans to have humans pay the cost for Aaravos' spells, a Pandora's box of every debt needed to pay the price for his use of dark magic, or whether somehow recovered by humans after Aaravos' imprisonment, I still believe the center of the Key of Aaravos is a connection to the source of dark magic, whatever that source may be. And does the source of magic have anything to do with the death of the previous queen of the Sunfire Elves? Only time will tell. So this video was all over the place, but man, I tell you, you don't have a cube called a key and named after the one who discovered dark magic in a show where references are numerous and displayed openly if you don't want that Key of Aaravos to be seen as a copy of the Lament Configuration. 6 sides, 6 patterns, and a mystery to unlock them, and they could not be more similar, just demonic Rubik's cubes with the center of which being dark magic or a link to a plane of darkness. So today's a pretty rough day for me. I can't spend any longer writing this video, so if you want to know more, then please just mention it below. I'd be happy to talk more about this when I'm feeling a little better. So the main points of today's video are: 1. Is Aaravos hiding something? 2. Why would he even share knowledge or power with humans unless it was for them to pay his price? 3. Is the key made by Aaravos himself, and could it be a key to his prison when even he does not know where he is? Or 4. Is the key really a source of dark magic held at bay by the powers of 6 primal forces, and may have been a trap given to the humans? Or is it a truly powerful object recovered by the humans, very much like humans walking around with a nuclear device in their pocket? If Aaravos' prison is in another realm, then maybe so too is the source of this dark magic, an anti-universe with possible demonic-esque entities, or even another dragon. Because come on, who's the dragon prince himself supposed to fight in the end battle? Aaravos' moth? I think a dark dimension with a dark version of elves and a dark dragon king is the only path forward. Maybe the star elves went to this other dimension. But what do you think? I'd be happy to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think I'm crazy, or do you think I'm onto something? As I mentioned, I only just watched the show for the first time last night, so I might have missed something, and I'd be happy to hear your opinions for my crazy ramblings. But still, the key to Aaravos and the Lament Configuration are too similar for me to sit idly by and say nothing. Even if it's a really rough day for me like it is today, I can still write the stuff down and share the similarities that I've found with you. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this rant. It really was a rant. It wasn't structured at all. If you did, then please leave this video a like. A like really helps me figure out what content to make next. You can subscribe for daily videos. I make at least one video every single day. And leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.